We did fertility treatments for almost 2 years, from the non-invasive to the very invasive.
Every time that we would try something and it wasn't a success, you could just see this wave of emotion would come over her. It just seemed to be kind of a never-ending hurtful cycle.
You just start to feel defeated and hopeless.
We knew that we didn't want to do that anymore. I'm Russell Swiggart.
I'm Tammy Swiggart. We had a friend, we were just texting back and forth, a treatment hadn't taken. She took that opportunity and said, as I pray, fostering just keeps coming up and I can't get it out of my head. I really think that this is something that you should consider.
We wanted to have kids in the house. There were kids that needed homes. It just was kind of like, yeah, why didn't we think of this?
So I started researching all of the agencies. I would talk to people in the community, even that weren't fostering. They knew something about angels. As soon as we had signed up, our worker at the time said, well, I just offered twins to another family. If they say no, would you like me to call you back? And I said, absolutely. Maybe 3 hours later, here they come, and they're in our home. Because they were so little, we were going to court every month. So we had met their parents, and 4 months in, they just disappeared. And we were able to adopt them when they were 9 months old.
Will you tell me your name again?
We are Swiggarts and ID. Hi, Avery Swiggart.
How old are you, Avery?
3.
They definitely have their own personality. Avery's the wild child. And Olivia's more the rule follower. They love everybody. They're excited to meet new people.
When we started fostering, adoption really wasn't something that we necessarily discussed. Obviously, God had certain plans for certain kids just to stay with us, so it's been awesome.
We were kind of at that point fostering where we had been with fertility treatments, with what's next? So our worker said, well, what about just a teenager, like a 13-year-old girl? We thought, yeah, let's give this a shot.
I'm Randy Hensley Swigart. I'm 14. I was in foster care for almost 2 years. My parents were always in and out of jail for domestic violence, and they were on drugs. I was in 2 foster homes before I came to the Swiggarts.
She was going to need to move from her previous foster home. And I had just said to our worker, I said, hey, if Randy ever needs a home, she's always welcome here. So I get a call saying, Randy needs a home. A decision needed to be made whether she was going to go with her younger siblings or not.
And we made it clear early on that, we love you and you're welcome to stay here forever. We would love for you to be part of our family, but that's your choice.
For the past 2 years, everything had been so unstable. She was very concerned about what the future held for her. And her worker asked her, what do you want to do? And she had decided that she felt the most comfortable here. She has processed her trauma appropriately. She has this deep desire to help people. And for right now, where she's at in life, that to her means help kids her age. She can reach them in a way that we can't, and she can connect with them in a way that we can't.
We'll continue to adopt and we'll continue to foster, and God's blessing will get us in a bigger house to where we continue to do that.
I think it's a good idea that we keep taking in teens. I hate seeing people so sad that nobody wants them, because I felt that. I've been in a foster home where people treat you like you're not wanted there.
Angels is really supportive and helpful. Everyone's involved, whether it's the director, whether it's my worker, whether it's the volunteer coordinator, whether it's the trainer. Everybody's involved and everybody's all in.
They are where the rubber meets the road. They're in it, in the thick of it, and doing everything that they can to help children. And they're all about setting them up for a happy, healthy life.
I think this is clearly the direction that we were supposed to have gone all along. We just didn't know it yet.
I'm a much better person, I can tell you that right now. I can't even put in words how much joy and how much better and happier and fulfilled I feel because of them. And I see our children coming from where they came from, going out in the world and doing something very similar to this too.
My hope for kids that come through our home is that they feel empowered to change the direction of their life, that they feel empowered to do anything.